One viewer. That's all I need. All I need is one person. How's it going today? Welcome to the very special Wartime Thursday live stream. I'm really hoping that we get our friend Horatio on, but he's feeling under the weather today, so I still have.
Hey.
Michael
hey,
Delaney.
Everyone. And by everyone, I mean one.
I'd love to talk about something else other than this the war and like how much gas is, but you know.
Gee, because I got a lot of stuff on gasoline here. I don't know if we're gonna get to it.
Well, I don't know if anybody wanted my. I got
my It's my old COVID material that I've refurbished for the current gas prices.
I got my. I'm selling my Trump did this casket stickers.
What? Trump? What?
Trump did this casket stickers. You can stick them on your casket. It's Trump did this.
Oh, they're special casket bumper stickers. Gee, that's nice.
Those are left over from COVID too. Those
stickers.
are left over from COVID too.
I'm sure. Now, is a casket bumper sticker a little scaled down from a car size?
Yeah, just right on the front.
A little.
Just slap. You can slap
and
it on.
And more dignified, I imagine. It has
very a little bit
subtle, dignified lettering.
A little bit. I mean, the family's gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, how'd that get on there?" You know. That's you get.
Yeah, it's not Yosemite Sam saying back off.
No.
Or like, whoever did this is gonna get it. I always thought, Jerry, it'd be nice to do like a '60s kind of thing. You remember, the Ken Kesey and his merry pranksters? They would go around in that bus. The idea for the multicolored bus was stolen then by the Partridge Family, and they made it look all nice and neat. But the original bus was painted by all these whacked out hippies.
Right.
And I thought it'd be fun to have a funeral where you just had a plain pine coffin, and then have people just everybody paints on it.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone paints the coffin. So like you take a corner and you could do whatever you want. You do a rainbow.
That actually.
But then you could get heckled that way though, so you got to watch out. You could get sardonic remarks about you, or images.
Right.
But hey, you make the bed, you sleep in it.
He thought this was a good idea.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
At the time.
That's a good coffin bumper sticker. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah.
Like the guy who invented the Segway, the device. He died by careening off of a cliff on a Segway.
What? No.
Ironically, yeah. Yes, the inventor of the Segway passed away in a Segway as incident where he did careen off of a small cliff, but enough to be fatal.
I did not believe such things.
I didn't either, but this one happens to be true. Snope it, baby.
Okay.
No, don't take time to snow clear.
No, I won't.
It did happen.
But he did.
It did.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Injuries
what we used
injuries
to call.
sustained on a
It sounds
yeah,
like something we used to call old wives' tale. I don't know what you call it now. Urban legend.
urban legend. It does sound like a perfect urban legend.
Why do they
But
have to be urban?
a lot of yeah, really. It's not I guess city legends are different. Um, Come on, a lot of inventors die by
By their
by their
invention,
own device.
like Dr.
That happens
Frankenstein.
all the
Yeah.
time. Like John Denver built himself an airplane, an
Oh,
experimental aircraft,
is that
and it
really
took his
really?
life.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
now that's
he
not
built that
surprising.
plane. He designed that
He
plane.
designed the plane that he died in.
It was an experimental aircraft. It flew too close
So
to
it's
the
like the
sun.
Icarus. Yeah.
It's like the song Rocky Mountain High.
Would you? Yeah. That'd be.
Rocky
I would
Mountain
love to
High,
be.
the
I
song says
would.
that they heard that he got crazy and tried to touch the sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I I would love to be the neighbor that walked by and go, building your coffin?
Because I've got a bumper sticker you might be
Like, that'd
interested
be
in.
good. What's the I forgot the guy's name that with the submarine.
Oh, no. Not the guys who went down, the guy who hustled people into going down to look at the Titanic, and the dude brought his son, and they imploded.
Yeah.
That episode? That's sad.
That guy, he had a name like Dash Rockwell or something like that too.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
well, of course, it's Dash Rockwell. Of course, we can go down in the submarine. He's a man all about all about the world. He he travels the world. he
Of course, the crocodile hunter did not get killed by a crocodile, but he did get killed by getting too close to dangerous natural stuff.
Well, again, not surprising. He did a lot of dangerous
Denver Road
things
leaving on a jet plane too
too.
points out the other ratio. Thank you. Thank you for pointing out that particular irony. I wonder if that went through his mind as he was crashing. Because when you're going down, you got a lot of time to think about it. Now, those small craft are usually a little bit aerodynamic, and sometimes you could land them. Like Daniel Johnston pulled the key out of his dad's airplane when they were flying, Cessna, but the dad was able to land it. The trick is you got to aim between the trees. You don't want to hit the trunk of the tree. You want to aim between the trees. Then the wings shearing off slows down the craft, and
Right?
and then you're at a reasonable velocity and you don't die. And they both walked away from the accident because his dad knew how to crash a plane. Not saying that John didn't know how to crash, but up in the Rockies, maybe it was just too rocky.
Now, Harrison Ford had the same problem, and he actually was able to crash this plane and survive.
Right. He's an amateur pilot, right? Oh, and
Uh
he
huh.
had multiple emergency landings.
I don't know if he had
How
multiple. I know
terrifying.
the last one was he had a that was a crash pretty much. Like he got
Was he
injured.
on a plane where someone was like, "Is anyone a pilot?" And he's like, "I am."
No, he was on, yeah, again, like one of, flying an old plane around, some old whatever prop
Who
plane.
wants to fly around on an old single engine plane?
I know.
That's
I
crazy.
guess
It's
like
crazy enough riding around on motorcycles,
I guess
but at
it
least
feels
they glide
fun,
to a stop when the engine dies.
I live not far from this cliff where a lot of like these parasailers and guys with the
A lot of seg, a lot of
motorized.
segways at that cliff too.
Oh, as you can see, it says the guy who bought the Segway company died off cliff, so not the inventor. So the investor, not the
Investor, not inventor.
again
All right.
the rich arrogant guy is the one that is
The
the
guy who
one that
bought the
got
company.
killed by the invention.
He had access to too many segways because he bought the damn company. If I owned the Segway company, and I have a bunch of them too, I'd probably die on one. I'd wear them out.
Man, I had a friend. I forgot what this thing was called, but it was like this crazy, like mega pogo stick. Like a crazy,
Oh
crazy
no.
pogo stick, and
You went super high?
I did not. I did not,
Oh,
but I
you
saw
did
the
not.
thing. Like
Did you
I
get the
saw the
old, did it
I
pop
saw
up
the
at you in
video.
the
Well,
chin?
the guy who was investing in it was like, "Hey, you know, we're investing in this pogo stick." He showed us the video, and the guy like that's doing it is going, you know, like 40 feet up, like crazy. So I'm like,
Whoa.
okay,
This is like a Shark Tank situation.
yeah. I'm like, okay, well, first thing I say is like, okay, what's the liability on this thing? Like, you gotta like sign off on it because you know somebody's gonna kill themselves. Like, this thing is crazy. You
Yes.
got to know how to use it.
Yeah, it
The
sounds like
guy
a
that
sounds
invented
like a
it was like
weapon.
a stunt man, and they're all nut. All those people are nuts, you know.
Hmm.
So so yeah, this is all the same, all in the same 15 minutes. We're watching the video. He brings out the pogo stick. We're all drinking too, like you know, just like sitting around drinking, and he's like, "You want to try it?" And I'm like, No, like I don't know how to do that thing. I'll try to get up on it. I'll try to balance myself. First first person that did it cracked his clavicle
Oh,
like right away.
because it shot
So,
up.
huh? He
Because the
bounced,
pogo
shot up,
shot up and hit him.
fucking. He tried to bounce on it, shot straight up in the air, went down, like landed on a car or something.
Yeah, you're asking to
Broke his
lose some teeth
collarbone.
on that one. Broken nose. Yeah.
So,
Ouch.
like, oh, there's your investment, man. You can see here that I said that would be a problem, and the normal person that tried it killed themselves.
Oy. I was never very good at that stuff, but I liked getting at least being at least halfway competent on pogo stick and also stilts. If there's
Oh,
stilts around, I gotta try the stilts, and then after a minute, you get the hang of it.
it is true. It's not. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's something that's like it's a quick skill to pick up because it's just balance. Um,
Yeah,
but still, don't go too high on stilts. You can kill yourself.
and
Mama
juggling. I
Cass.
had to become competent with at least three juggling three balls. That took a little while. You got to practice for a minute.
Does Mama Cass invented the sandwich that she died from?
Now that is a myth. That is an urban legend.
That she died from choking from a sandwich, or that she invented the
She
sandwich?
yeah she didn't no
She
she
was
didn't
eating
choke on a bologna sandwich.
bologna.
No, I think she had a heart. I heard the bologna version.
Always- Science, peanut butter and jelly. No,
I
my
think
mother
she
would
had some
always say
kind of
that.
heart attack. I think she had some kind of heart attack or event, and she maybe was on break from eating a sandwich at the time when the event happened. But I don't think the sandwich and the event were interrelated.
Really, I mean, it does happen frequently. Technically, Jimi Hendrix died of asphyxiation, even though
Yeah,
he was overdosing in a, but he
yeah.
asphyxiated from throwing up. But yeah, Mama Cass, like I had always, my mother told me never to lie down when you're eating because that's how she choked,
Yes. Don't eat in bed, right?
right?
Did she choke? I don't
And a
I
ham
don't know. I
sandwich.
thought last time I looked it up it was something else. Was it ham?
Well, that's the
Bologna's I don't
it was
whichever is
ham.
funnier.
Ham was the rumor.
The culprit? Oh, that was the
Yes, and
rumor.
yes,
Oh,
the
I'm
rumor
wrong.
was
It
it was
was ham.
sandwich, but no, she did not choke on a ham sandwich.
I thought not.
She did have a heart attack.
Must have been the lifestyle,
So
the California lifestyle of fast living, hard living. Hmm.
the film that Harris died years before. What film was that?
Harrison crashed at a hole nine of a golf course 2 blocks from where Anne Hesh died.
There's a 9 hole. It's a 9 hole golf course. Yeah, Pinmar.
It's just a
I'm
niner.
yeah, very familiar
So I
with
guess
those courses in
so.
around LA.
The crashes usually take place on the 9, or if it's an 18, maybe the 17th or 18th. You want all, you want all that green to amp
Yeah, I think
up.
it was a shorter. Yeah, he had a shorter runway. He didn't have much of a runway in
That's so Harrison Ford.
it. It is right. So
Neil Casey
Harrison.
is a pilot. Neil became a pilot.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know Neil.
Yeah, I do. And is he a regular flyer? I know a few people who fly. I I had a friend
I
who
wonder.
was a
Yeah,
pilot and died in a car in a crash when I was a kid. He was grown. A friend of my family's more of a friend of my mom's.
he
And
died in a car
yes,
crash.
no, he died in a single engine plane crash
Hmm.
that he was piloting.
Was it because of engine failure?
No, pilot error.
Uh,
Yep, he got
that's
mixed
what
up.
got JFK Jr.
JFK, same, almost the same exact thing. Same exact thing. He got mixed up.
and Kobe's pilot. Similar thing.
Similar thing, yeah. His was like he couldn't see. It was bad vision
It
because
was
it was really
visibility for all of them.
yeah
It was visibility.
visibility. Yeah, yeah. But I think in a plane, well, I don't know. I'm not a pilot, so I've
No,
only
you're right. Helicopters are different, and also flying around all those
fly
hills.
lower. Yeah, yeah. He's flying low around hills, and it's easy to because the overcast was so low that day. I think most plane pilots are over that kind of stuff, but JFK and them got mixed
Yeah.
up like where they were, like if they were upside down or not or something like that, or I don't know, but yeah,
Oh no.
they got like disoriented. Yeah,
Yeah, because he got probably got tossed around, blown around.
yeah. I'm not sure what happened. I guess it's easy to happen where you can kind of get disoriented um, when you're piloting. I mean, I don't know.
It's hard enough
What's the
driving a
crazy coincidence for
car.
her? That would make sense,
Oh,
Mama
crazy
Cass. And they said there was
diets.
no drugs in her system, but that also could have been a factor. Also, with like just the usage and how much that can stress put stress on your
You know,
heart.
yeah, and when you eat and then don't eat and eat and don't eat, your body's going through all these crazy changes. Like when my cat got sick, we had to make sure to force feed him these calories because if he lost so much weight in a short amount of time, it could have blown out his liver, things like that.
Organs,
Karen
yeah,
Carpenter, that's how Karen Carpenter died from crazy diets.
yeah. And she was a
It blew her heart out.
yeah, she was a what do you
Well,
call
she
it?
had anorexia.
Anorexia. Yeah,
Yeah. But whether you're eating too much or not, it's the whole
yeah. It can
just
really
kind of
affect
going
your
overboard.
yeah. And that's
Yeah.
our diet corner. There you go.
We're covering all the deaths today. Although, it's usually an obit section in this show because so many important people die. We're at that age where that generation before us that we revered are starting to die off.
It's true. I I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I guess that happens to everybody at some point. You get older, and the more people that you think about, the more people in your life have died, the more people you know about have died. It's
Yeah.
just a fact of life.
And nobody has that much respect for people younger than them. So if you get to live to be 95, 100, there's no one you revere on the planet anymore. There's a couple cats maybe that you appreciate, and that's
They're all
about it.
dead. Everybody,
Yeah,
everybody you look up to is dead.
pretty much.
Uh, yeah, I wouldn't say
So,
that, but
get for what you wish for. It's like being the last man on earth, living to be 100. But it's nice.
Yeah,
It really prepares you. It really prepares you for death because you're like, oh, I'm over this place.
that's why I'm trying to prepare to live to 100. And I gotta get
That's
my
good.
knees. Yeah, I gotta get my knees surgery on my knees so they don't hurt as much as they do because they're really gonna hurt when I'm 100.
I can tell if I don't be careful, I'm gonna blow out a knee. Like just walk, just getting up out of the chair, you kind of feel it there.
I no, my
Maybe I
deal. Is
should
like
cane it.
just sitting
Maybe we should
down
start
is
with.
worse
Maybe you should have a
than
brass cane. No. Oh, sitting down.
yeah, sitting down, laying down. I'm constantly waking up to knee pain or getting up when I sit down. Like I can't keep my knee bent for too long, and it's like killing me. I have really I tore both of my ACLs sometime in my life, so my knees
Ouch.
are really bad. Yeah, I have really bad arthritis in both of my knees. And my mother had knee
Owen's got the
replacement.
knee. Ooh.
I was just talking to a guy who had knee replacement, much older than me, but I'm kind of like looking forward to it. I know it's gonna happen.
Oh my God, it changes your life when people get there. Yeah, my buddy Tracy in Florida, Tracy Friedman, just got his knees done. Changed his life,
Oh yeah,
obviously for the better. Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, just
They
not being in
really
constant
ground
pain.
down there. He was a waiter and an actor. So he had to pound pavement, and then when he wasn't pounding pavement during the day, he's on his feet all night.
Yeah,
Um, you know, and it kind
yeah,
of and a hefty guy, not a skinny man. And so he dropped some weight, got the knees fixed, and like completely new ball game.
yeah. That's what I've
It's like
heard.
getting a transplant. Yeah, that's
Um,
the funny thing. When you eventually need medical intervention and then you go get it, it's like, wow, maybe I should have done that when I was 45 or
well,
30.
that kind of thing I'm probably not going to be able to do until I'm much older, which is going to suck because I'm going to just have to go through it, because my insurance is probably not going to pay for that until I'm much older than I am now. Um, you know,
You got to
um,
get on some kind of anti-inflammatory all pomegranate diet.
yeah, yeah. Some of that other stuff, some like I've taken like a couple of like supplements that kind of helped. At this point, nothing's helping. The one thing I'd really like to try is stem cells. That might uh, that might help.
Whoa, whoa,
You can go to, and I'm close
that's
to.
heavy.
I'm not far from
Did
Tijuana
did
where
you
you can get it done
did you
cheap.
save your child's? We saved Milo's stem cells from his
I did.
umbilical cord. There's some
We did
company that
too.
will save them for you
Yeah, we did too. And you gotta pay for that
for a rainy
storage.
day.
But
Yeah,
now, I guess now it's I guess the technology is you don't need any bodies, any
doesn't
particular stem
matter who
cell.
it is.
No, for what
It's
they're doing
it's
now,
more
for what
for
they've found
him,
out, what they figure out now.
but
Well, it could be for
we
anybody
never know what
genetically.
we
It could
don't
be
know.
for you
We don't know
too.
what science is going to uncover from the future. We figured
We don't. No, that's why.
I've had four
Yeah,
fucking renal. I've had four organ transplants and plenty of blood transfusions.
yeah,
Maybe Milo. What if he needed one deep in the future? They might be
yep.
able to take those cells and really do something with them, especially if they're yours
That's right.
and they are his.
Yeah,
They might be able to, you get your ear shot off. They might be able to grow
I'm
you
gonna
a
grow
new
your
one.
ear back.
I remember the first time I saw in the news, they showed a mouse with an ear growing on his back, a full on human ear. And I thought, wow, here we go. Here we go
Yeah,
with the harvesting.
we're mocking God. We mock him. It's
Well,
a middle finger to heaven.
no, it's not a mock, it's a mimic. We're trying to mimic.
It's not. It's not a big
Like Doc,
like. Not you're not
no,
so whatever.
trying to reanimate dead tissue and basically be a Dr. Frankenstein. No, give
So I'm
my
not mocking. I want to
creation
be you.
life. Well, that's in your heart. It depends that's in the heart of the scientist, whether it's an FU or you know, trying to harness nature for the greater good.
Yep. Right. Yeah. I guess so.
God is nature, nature God. If there's a natural way to replicate things, you know, That's one way to heal.
Well,
T cells. So they just pop those T cells straight in the knee, or they grow a new
I
knee
guess
with them?
so.
What do they do?
I guess so. They just inject them right into your joints, your problem joints. People get them injection in their back, knees.
That's nutty.
Now, they were doing the spinning like your own blood, the platelets, and then they draw your own blood,
Centrifuge.
spin it, yeah, spin it, and then
Yeah.
put it back in. And I guess that would work. That really helped people like pain relief for a while, but it didn't last long. I thought about that, but the insurance doesn't cover that. It's considered experimental.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa. I used to do that kind of treatment. It was plasmapheresis, totally different than dialysis. With plasmapheresis, they do just that. They centrifuge your blood,
Mm-hmm.
separate the blood from the plasma, throw the plasma out, and then give you just albumin to fill in.
Just out.
So you've
Mm-hmm.
got something to carry your blood around.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is to throw out the bathwater, and
Mm-hmm.
the gunk with it. And it really worked for me for a while. It was very, very therapeutic. It gave me years of freedom that I wouldn't have had without it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Big
Did
time.
it?
My third kidney would have been absolute toast without it. And
Oh,
yet it
really?
lasted like
Yeah, yeah.
7 years. It worked quite well.
Huh.
But had to do if I didn't do the plasma treatments though, it would have been gonzo.
Really? Okay. All right. I didn't know
Mm.
that. And is that that's not standard for people on dialysis, is it?
No, this is specifically for FSGS.
Okay.
Totally different than dialysis. It's about keeping the FSGS at bay,
Uh huh.
which is the thing. If you have some kind of joint disease, some kind of blood disease, you could
Mm-hmm.
do these things that separate the blood, throw out the plasma, and you got to do them regular though. That's the thing, and they're pretty expensive
Yeah.
treatments.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, and is it insurance? And insurance doesn't cover it. Is it considered experimental?
I got them to cover it,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but you got to fight. You got to fight sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. The way to do it is they always say that it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Just go in, just get the damn
Just get
treatments.
it.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about don't
Uh-huh.
worry about who's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Um, there's certain medical bills that you can completely blow off, and they don't come after you. They just
Yes.
some of them just they don't even expect you to pay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
They really
For
don't.
sure.
I
Yeah.
remember telling the social worker, I'm like, I am afraid because I haven't paid any of my bills here yet. And she goes, is it a hardship? And I said, well, yeah, I would say it is. She goes, then don't worry about it.
I'm sure for a lot of
At a
chronic
certain
disease
point,
kind of stuff, they don't expect you, yeah, for certain kinds of treatments and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, you got to be screwed. Once you're completely screwed, they're like, all right.
Yeah.
But you got to get past, you got to get to a certain level where you're completely fucked.
Uh huh.
There's two freebies who get automatic Medicare, dialysis and blinds. What Andy Richter called the blinds. Yeah, if you're blind, you get Medicare. Boom. No
Oh
questions
yeah.
asked.
I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know that.
dialysis too.
I mean, it makes sense, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, come on, these guys need it. Just give it to them.
here we go. What else is going on in the world? I was
Jerry, surprise question. What's the cult
yeah.
of the day? Give us a deep cut cult. What's the one you haven't heard of? Everybody makes fun
Oh,
of Scientology.
Friday tomorrow. Tomorrow's a
What's
good
a good
one.
deep cut?
I'll give you a good, really deep one. Tomorrow we're doing an interview with a guy who's done a lot of investigation into a group called the Science of Identity Foundation, and that is the cult that Tulsi Gabbard was raised in, and
Ooh.
as far as anybody else knows, is still in. Like everybody that works for her. So, Everybody that was in her
Once you're in these
staff and that worked
things,
for
you're
her
in.
were in the group.
Interesting. So
But it's
what's
a
their take? They got a little. They got one foot in the science, or they just say that because the Christ scientists are the opposite of science. They don't do science. They don't do medication.
yeah.
Like they'll
No,
just
it's just
they'll
called
get in a
that.
car.
It's just called that. It's got a leader, a guy. He's called the Jagged Guru. It's an offshoot of Hare Krishna of Ishkan. So the
Hmm.
Ishkan is an acronym, and that is like an umbrella for the whole Hare Krishna movement, which has a lot of different groups in it, and a lot of those different groups may have a guru, they may not, but this guy is a guru of Hare Krishna cult, which is of the group, and has been, I guess, accepted into it, and also not accepted. They've had like their issues, I guess, with the group itself, with the whole umbrella group.
Oh,
Um,
and what do they call that group? The acronym is pretty close to SOFA.
Ishkan, the Hare Krishna is the
No,
acronym. Oh, it's
no, deeper. The cult you mentioned, the Gabbard cult.
oh the Science of Identity Foundation.
SIOI. I think
I
SOFA's a
don't think
nice
they
one.
I don't think they do
They
that.
don't.
It's probably the group. The
What's their
leader was
name
like,
though?
"We're not doing that."
You know what would be
So
fun? If everyone in that cult had the Gabbard gray streak, if they all had a little gray thing in there, that'd be fun.
that'd be
It's nice to
crazy.
have something. The Krishnas have the tuft, it's good to have something.
Well,
The
the
the, the Branch Davidians had the testicular removal. Everybody's got something.
I know they cut their balls off. I think it was more than their balls, wasn't it? SIF, I guess, is their name. Um,
Sif.
Sif. There's a picture of her. I used to have a video of her at the Ishkan. They have a big, whatever, not rally. I don't know what would you call it? Religious
Oh,
convention,
oh, a
whatever. They have a big convention, and she
yeah.
talked at the convention. So before she'd run for, I think it was before she'd run for office. Um, and her just talking and Hare Krishnas are one thing. Like I said, there's a big range of them, a big range of the groups. Um, but her guru is this guy Chris Butler, who has like kind of created his own group. And there's here I'll show you.
Everybody always wants to start their own theater. That's exactly what
Very
this
much like
is.
that.
These
It's
guys
very
starting
much
their
like that.
different theaters.
Yeah.
You got to have your main guy who's like, here's how we do it here.
And
Here's who we don't like.
this group, that's her giving I guess an offering to his altar, to the group, the leader, Chris Butler. So that's his picture up there.
So is this like
He's
derivative of
he's alive
Buddhism?
too. It's not like he's dead. He's alive.
Where do the Krishna cults come down from? Through Hindu or through Buddhism or
Yes.
through what?
Yeah.
Hindu.
It's an offshoot of Hinduism. Yeah. So Krishna is basically, they follow one Hindu god, because Hindu is millions of deities,
Sure.
and
Yes.
the Krishna
I
group
like that.
is
I like that they're so um,
the millions.
that they're so
uh,
pan what do they call that? Anyway,
Pantheon.
yeah, a
Um,
pantheon of gods.
yes. So that's one of them. Krishna is one of the gods in Hinduism, and they focus on Krishna.
So the Hare
And
Krishnas just say, we like this God. We want to make him he's our Yahweh.
I guess in a way, yeah. I think it's more complicated than that, but yeah,
I'm sure.
it's like
I'm
a
sure.
devotion. It's a devotion to that deity, it's particularly, and and a lot of
That makes
uh,
sense.
and a lot of the
I
devotion
see
to
that.
him is chanting and saying his name over and over again, and somehow that produces a euphoria, and that's not something that's uncommon from the Hindu, but it's not necessarily a you know a facet of it. So it's just a facet of that particular branch of Hinduism.
Half of what I know about this stuff comes from listening to George Harrison songs.
He had a guru too, and he was in a group that was like
He had
very much like this
he
group
had
where the
more than
guru
one
was
guru.
what's that?
He had more than one guru, and he would swing with everybody. He knew the Krishnas. He knew all those groups, and they would get him to come around. Remember him
Oh
once
yeah,
saying he
yeah.
was
No,
like
they
at
got him to
rock
do stuff.
bottom.
That song.
He was, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
he says this.
chant the name of the Lord and you'll be free.
Yeah. He
If the
says the
Lord
name
is
of
away,
the
you want to
gurus.
just wait
Of,
and see. He said he did. Yes, he had
My
some
Sweet
story
Lord.
about going on a road trip. Oh, my sweet Lord! Well, he got sued for that one. That's karma. He had a karmic debt for that one because he's so fine. The writers of He's
Oh
So
right, yeah.
Fine
Well,
sued the shit out of him.
it's the same song, yeah.
I know, but come on, in rock and roll, they use the same three notes over and over and over.
That one was really
Allah.
close. That one was really close though. Yeah, chiffons, right? Yeah.
Was it the
Um,
chiffons?
I think
I
so.
don't know if they wrote it, but that was the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that song was dedicated to a guru, to one of his
Well,
gurus.
George was the spiritual one. Turns out
It
John was the
was.
grumpy one. I asked myself this morning who was the grumpy Beatle, and it was definitely John. Because Ringo was always happy, peace, and love. I'm just here to play. Ringo never got involved in the quitting the band kind of stuff, although he may have quit the band at one point because everyone kept quitting the band or
Yeah.
having fights, and he thought, why can't we just show up and play? And then Paul was just too happy. Just do. He's too Paul is just made of music. He didn't seem to care about that stuff. Um, but because he liked being on top, also, he was. Anyway, sorry, I went on a Beetle jag.
No, speaking of England, did you see any of SNL UK?
I didn't know it was the first one because I know
Uh
there's
huh.
been other SNLs. There's a Spanish language SNL and such, and I didn't know it was the first English one. I did see the monologue. I saw the Tina monologue.
Uh huh. Oh, okay.
Cla- Classic Tina Fey SNL monologue, taking questions from the house. It turns out from the same guys she would have taken them from in America.
I saw some of the sketches. I haven't seen the whole show, but I thought the sketches. I thought they were pretty good. That was pretty funny.
What was the vibe? Because England, the English had this a wonderful natural dryness.
I thought it was a really good mixture of like they kept it to like it was British humor. All the I saw some Weekend Update stuff. It was all their politics. A lot of
Well, they invented that form long before we did
right,
with not the 9 o'clock news.
which is what I was surprised by. Was like, why would you do an SNL? But I guess why not? We've had so many things that have gone back and forth from England of like this is a copy of this, like coupling Friends is coupling, and then they did a copy of Friends. It's crazy. So, but
Yeah, well, that happened in rock and roll, of course. That we got the British invasion because those guys heard American rock and roll,
and
black
then we
people's
started listening
music,
to
and
stuff from
and
them.
lost their minds. Yeah.
Right, right, right. Um, but I thought it was good. I thought it was really like in the SNL format, but very British. Like a lot of the humor was really, really British. You could get it. That was a really funny sketch, The Last Supper. It's David Attenborough. Um, really like inside joke. I didn't know how old David Attenborough was. I just never thought about it. I guess I would assume if I thought
I didn't
about it,
know he
oh
was still
yeah, he's been
alive.
around forever. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's still alive. I just and they a lot of jokes about David Attenborough. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that would be funny that he's still doing things at whatever age he must be. But it was The Last Supper with David Attenborough. He had on a bunch of
Okay.
and all of his guests were English English history, I guess. So it was like Freddie Mercury. Um,
So it's a mashup of people from different times and places,
yes,
kind of thing.
of British
Culture.
fame, yeah, and culture.
Was it
So
set up like 12 apostles, like
yeah, it was set up like a
Da
like a
Vinci's
long
Last Supper?
yes, like a Last
So
Supper.
who was the Christ figure? Attenborough,
Attenborough's in the middle, yeah.
and he's playing himself. He's
He's
playing
playing himself.
himself.
No, it isn't playing himself.
So
It's one of the cast
he's
members.
the lamb. All right.
But
Oh, one of the
he's
cast members is playing him.
yes, he's the host of the show, and
Oh,
it's just a back and forth. It's a parade, and a classic SNL parade of impressions. You know, just an
yep.
excuse to do a bunch of impressions, but they're all British, and they picked the characters they picked were really funny. It was Freddie Mercury, Lady Di, which I thought was really really funny. It was a guy playing Lady Di. um, yeah, and it was just nonsense. Him trying to hold together people bothering the normal person kind of sketch.
Hmm.
A bunch of wacky
Hmm.
people bothering the host. But
That's
really, really
nice.
well done. Yeah.
I miss that little bit of satirical undertone that from the original SNLs. You know, I'd like to see more of that come back at some point.
Yeah, when I looked at when the opening whatever, not montage, the opening tableau of the sketch, the wide shot, I thought, oh man, it looked hokey, looked corny,
An- Well,
and I'm
another
like,
12 apostle scene.
I was like, yeah, well, man, 12 apostle scene, like where are they gonna go with that? And oh yeah, Tina Fey was Agatha Christie. No, it was really funny. It ended up being really funny. They
Hey, if
picked
the
out
writing's
really
good, the
good
writing's
people,
good.
and they picked out really good people to from British history to choose to do impressions of. So,
Some really good impressionists have come out of England. They know they've seen that. They know how that goes.
well, this was also really goofy and over the top. So, like I said, when they opened up on like this tableau of the Last Supper, I'm like, oh, But then they played it so silly uh, that it ended up being really funny. I love
I
silly
always feel
stuff.
like if they're playing it big and silly and goofy, I feel like it's the writing, it's the jokes that's going to have to carry it. You got to have a
Well,
satchel of
yeah.
jokes.
You
If you want to
know,
play it real, if you play it real, you can get away with one joke the whole scene, just one game, one thing, one unusual thing. If it's a good relationship, solid actors, any,
yes.
Gilda and Danny can carry pretty much any unusual thing for a whole scene, or Nichols and May, or whoever it is, can make
It
hay out
was
of one
uh
small thing.
it was really strong because it was almost as if I wonder how it got written that if each cast member got to pick who they wanted to play because it was almost written that way. It felt that way of like one of those bits that we would do at UCB. We would basically say like oh, decide what character you want to play and come out and we'll all do this bit.
Mm,
It felt
mm.
that way because everybody was really comfortable in everything that they did and really specific. So I think that's really what made it work. The guy doing Lady Diana or Princess Diana was doing some really specific shit that was really funny.
So there was some
Yeah.
acting going on.
Yeah, it wasn't just the jokes. They had some like
I
really
love
funny
that.
shit going on. Yeah.
You know who seems like a classic Second City type actress is this Ashley Padilla.
Yeah. I don't know where she came from
Where's
though.
she from? I don't know where she's from either, but
Not UCB.
I do not know. I know, no, she's definitely much trained way beyond what we get UCB. People usually show up UCB, they've already learned the stuff they need to know, like some kind of theater chops. And then you go to UCB just basically to showcase yourself.
That's what
It's
people are
not the
doing.
place
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
to learn anymore. It's a place to
yeah,
go to showcase.
yeah,
You got to learn
yeah.
somewhere else, maybe. You get your reps there,
Yeah, that's. I mean, I
but
guess that's
they
what
don't
Second
really
City
have
was
they
like
don't have a
too.
philosophy anymore. They don't have a philosophy. They don't stand by this textbook. They don't actually teach the textbook. They want to start another DCM. I think they should leave
Mm,
it. I think they should
yeah,
leave
I
it
don't know
be.
about that.
Don't know about what.
Doing another
Them pulling
DCM.
off another DCM. Hey,
Yeah,
it's a way to make money. They can make a bunch of money off it.
sure.
So what's stopping them?
Um, Ashley Padilla was in Groundlings. So there
She's a
you go.
great performer. She's a great fucking performer. She
Well,
doesn't
to
even
be able to
need
stand
lines.
out of
She
Groundlings, you got
doesn't
to be
need
a
lines. She
yeah, you got to be a good
great,
performer,
great.
and that's another thing too. At Groundlings, there's a lot of splitting off of the writers and the performers. So you don't have to be a good writer. I think at Second City, it kind of requires you to, if you're gonna get good stage time and be able to do some good stuff and showcase yourself well, you're gonna have to be able to write for yourself. You know, being a good performer or at least a good improviser, where we can get whatever you're doing out of that. You know, um, to get the best performance out of you. At Groundlings, it's a little different. They split up writers and performers, so if you're a good performer, you're gonna get some good stuff to do.
UCB started doing that too with Mod Night. Um,
Uh huh.
with Mod Night, we got teams where there's a separate batch of writers from the actors. On the best mod teams, the actors also wrote,
Hmm.
obviously, just like the best cast members on SNL, like Jerry Minor wrote
The
and
best? No,
performed.
no, the best.
Now
You said though.
yeah, every cast member has to write their own stuff, even though they don't get credited. But only the hotshots like Jerry get credited as a writer and be a cast member.
Well, I got hired as a writer. That's the only reason, and the
I
reason
know
I
you
got
got the
fired
back
too.
door. You did the backdoor number.
I did the back door. I came in. I got hired as a writer when I met with Lauren. I didn't audition. I met with Lauren when I was in town. I just happened to be in town working for Michael Moore, and Lauren. I'd been there before. He knew me. I was supposed to audition a couple of years before that, a year before that, and I didn't. I wasn't able to because I was doing another show, and he was just like, well, maybe you want to be a writer, you know. At that time, I don't even know if they knew who was coming back because I was there and like in May. They didn't know who was coming back to the show next year. So, so he brought me into a meeting. He's like, "Would you be interested in writing? I don't know if you ever be able to. I don't know if you ever be able to perform." He's like, "You know, I've done it before, where I had people writing before here. Spade was a writer here.
That's how Garrett
Tim
got
was a
in.
writer.
He likes
Yeah,
to, if he likes someone, he'll try
yeah,
to
Garrett
find a
Miller.
place for because they brought Garrett on as a writer,
He
and
said that.
he couldn't write for the show, and he said, "Well,
Yeah,
then we'll just stick him and then throw him in the cast, see if he can, and then
see if he can
just
do
do the
that. And it's
parts."
just, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He really didn't. He doesn't think of it that different. I mean, people have different jobs, but they're of equal importance to him. Writers and the actors, as far as the way things
yeah,
are
we got a
run
show
and
to do.
the way he
TikTok.
treats you, the writers are just as important as the actors. I mean, he treats actors different. Obviously, he considers them like show ponies, so they need to be coddled a little bit more. But and writers can be shit on more. But
Actors are very much like cattle in those ways that you have to feed them properly and make sure that their feet are looked after. Little stuff.
well, it's very much too like, especially that show. Yeah, somebody has to look out for the actors. There has to be a writer. Even if the writer, if the actor came up with this great character, there's got to be somebody to shape that. There's got to be somebody to watch it, to be off stage,
Yeah.
to look at it.
To
That's just
corral them.
necessary. Yeah, to shape it. And it's a live show. It's true. I mean, he's been doing it, forever. So, that's a part of that. But yeah, I got hired as a writer first, and just as an afterthought, as an actor, they ended up shooting my whatever the beginning, the thing they do at the beginning of the show. I don't even call it the intro.
Oh yeah, it's a montage, isn't it? Opening montage,
I
the
guess
opening
opening montage.
credits.
Yes, yeah, opening credits. Yeah,
They're really credits.
and they shot mine, so I was just like, well, I guess at any point in the show, any point in the year, I could get on. So it's like I did it. I did a
There was
sketch.
this UCB show Jake Fogelnest put together, and it was like a unapologetic ripoff of SNL. It was done exactly the same way. Jake even had everyone come out and be introduced and say they would Don
Yeah,
Pardo everyone's name and have them have to come out. Did you host that? You probably
I
hosted.
did. I did host it. Yeah, he had
I
the guests come
hosted
in the
too.
same way too. I feel like he had a musical guest. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it was
I feel
fun.
like I hosted one of them.
I hosted and then we did a best of, and I
He did
felt
a
bad
talk. He
because
did a talk show the same exact way too. But they
it was called talk show. The sketch show was called sketch show, and
talk.
the talk show was
It was
called
called
talk
talk
show.
show. And talk
As
show,
it was
yeah, it
like
was. He
no
ran it just like a talk. So
names,
and
no.
backstage was like was a show too. Like everybody was still in character.
Probably Shear was probably the producer, like played
Yeah,
the part of the producer.
and he was the co-host too. He was like a
Oh,
buffoon
Shear
co-host.
co-host.
Uh huh.
Right,
Because
right.
Jake was the host of the talk show.
I got to be the buffoon co-host opposite Rob Hubel in Pile Driver, which was
Uh
our
huh.
UCB fake wrestling
Wrestling
league.
show.
It was
Yeah.
great because Billy would direct the wrestlers all week long, and then they'd come in and do their bit. Everybody would have their prepared bit in form of a wrestling match, and Hubel and I didn't know what was going on, so we never knew anything. So we got to just call it like we saw it.
Yeah, yeah. That's
It
the
was
best
just the
way.
funnest, laziest thing that the most payoff for the least preparation I've ever done was Pile Driver because everyone else is up there just sweating, working their ass off, and we're the only ones with a microphone.
Microphone, yeah. You get to
Yeah.
comment on everything. It's like
Uh-huh.
being the two old men on the Muppet Show.
Yeah, except they stay on you the whole show.
Well, if you ever get to LA anymore, you have to see, or they come to New York every once in a while too. There's a show called Lucha Vavoom. It's a Mexican wrestling show mixed with
Mm.
mixed with
Vaudeville.
I say stripping, but not stripping.
Oh,
Old
oh,
timey stripping,
burlesque.
burlesque. Yes, old timey stripping. Yeah, so
Burlesque.
it's Mexican
Well,
wrestling and
wrestling
burlesque
is a
mixed
little
together,
bit burlesque, especially when they
and
get
very
out
much
the women,
the Mexican
midgets. Did I say
wrestling
midget?
too
I
is very
meant
much so.
little people.
Little
But
people,
they
yeah.
used to call it that. They always called it midget wrestling.
Midget wrestling, yeah, they
That's what
did,
they call.
yes, yeah, and midget racing
Um,
too. Um, yeah, uh, they have this show. It's really good, but they'll often have comics come on, and it's a lot of fun to commentate the wrestling because these are real wrestlers. They're doing it, but you have a good time just like making fun because they're kind of like low rent wrestlers. You have to kind of take it easy with them. You
hmm
could really make fun of them a
Well,
lot. Like, oh, this guy's in shape.
I was a religious viewer of championship wrestling from Florida, so I memorized. I knew the names of all the moves just from watching wrestling because that's the way I'm wired.
Uh huh.
So I'm an improviser, and I like knowing, just the names. Knowing the names of the holds was satisfying as a teenager.
You came off as a very much I forgot the character, the real
Chet Soley,
announcer. Yeah.
Gordon Soley was the announcer,
Yes.
ruled the South. He did all the Georgia wrestling and all the Florida wrestling. He
And
was like
who
the
knew the
Vince
technicals,
McMahon.
who would say the technical like
Yeah,
whatever things that were the wrestlers
yeah.
were applying.
and he always treated it as if it was collegiate,
Yeah.
and there, the collar and elbow. And yes, I played Gordon Soley's grandson, Chet Soley.
All right.
And
Okay.
of course, Gordon Soley was my model. He was, because I didn't want to. I'm from the North, so I was introduced to wrestling through the Vince McMahon
Mm-hmm.
WWF circuit.
Mm-hmm. You
The
didn't see
weird
the
thing
Southern
was there
Circuit.
was this. They had three main managers. They had Classy Fred Blassie. They
Mm-hmm.
had Lou Albano, Captain
Yeah.
Lou, who you might
Uh-huh.
remember from the Cyndi Lauper videos.
Uh-huh.
And the third was Classy Fred Blassie, not to mention
Uh-huh.
the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. He always wore the turban, the Grand Wizard, with
Grand Wizard.
stone in it, like a cartoon. No. But Classy Fred Blassie, which some of you might know from my Breakfast with Blassie, the Andy Kaufman movie,
Uh-huh.
looked exactly like my paternal grandfather. And that was a little weird. That my grandpa was like it was like an evil twin situation because my grandfather was a very benevolent man. And Classy Fred Blassie would poke wrestlers with his cane when they
Yeah,
weren't
he
looking.
was evil. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he was
He had
the
a, he had
original
an,
like
he
rich
had a,
rich asshole manager.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
tripping with
he
his
had a
cane.
45. He had a 45 that was probably played on Dr. Demento. Pencil Neck Geek was
Oh, he
his
had a
name.
song. Was that his
Yeah,
entrance? Was that his entrance song?
that was the refrain. They ain't nothing but a pencil neck geek. Of course, a geek was someone who cut a bit off the head of chickens and such at the freak show.
At the freak show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If anybody's ever seen anybody's ever seen the old movie Freak Show with the pinheads.
Blassie. Oh yeah, pinheads. What I didn't know is that Blassie himself was a wrestler, and his thing was biting. And he became known for biting guys, and he eventually sharpened his teeth. He had his teeth filed, and
Known
he
for
bit
biting.
guys. He went to Japan to bite. They loved it there because he's like a dragon
A little
man.
biting there.
That was his hook. Started biting guys. Hard to get people to wrestle you when you're a biter.
A biter? No kidding.
Yeah.
No.
One of the dumbest ones. Who was that wrestler whose thing was the claw? He would claw you. It's mostly he would claw your head, and they would squirm around like a worm on a hot sidewalk. He had the claw. It might have been Nikolai Volkov.
Couldn't get it off.
And, the master of the claw. And then he would do the abdominal claw. And I thought that was a reach. Just watching some guy squirm around because the other guy got a grip on his belly.
On his belly, yeah.
My brother gave me an abdominal claw, and it was no fun. It's a good move.
I'll tell you, the genital claw is that's the tops.
That's illegal.
That'll get you to submit. Yeah.
But it is done. You don't usually see the genital claw, but what they will do is take the arm and do the quick up between the legs. I've seen that done in the ring, in the squared circle.
Yeah. People were never wearing never wearing cups. I always noted that in professional wrestling.
Because they pull the punches.
Yeah. They need them.
They do knee. There's lots of knees.
Yeah. Surprise though, even inadvertent. So let me look at see how much my 401k has gone down.
What? Okay, folks, Jerry's going to take a break now to check and see how his investments are doing. See if gasoline's gone up or down. Jerry, got anything on that? Have we gone? Has the price of gas?
Yeah, let's go on with the price of gas.
Gone up in the last hour? What else can we check? How about silver? Is silver down? Gee, maybe I should invest in silver.
Silver's way down. 6% today. Gold's down 3%.
Really?
Jerks. Yeah, all precious metals are
No,
down.
I don't play the market. I don't play markets. My brother got himself a market simulator. So he's got a simulator. So he plays the pretend market every day to see whether he wins or loses in the
Yes.
simulation. Actually, I think he's past simulation now, and he's gone on to small amounts of money. And he was on his way to getting ahead by like $1,200, $1,500, and his power went out. Lost the hole, came back, and everything had the ship had sailed by then.
Yeah.
So there's unforeseen snags in playing the market.
Unseen. No, they're definitely seen snags.
Yeah.
Anybody
Well, then
that's
the
watching
guts is
today.
them that gets. It's nice to have a little bit of capital before you dive into stuff like that. Most people are just trying to figure out how they're going to pay like the gas bill.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens in this economy. I'm not looking forward to the
Goodness
summer, man.
gracious.
I'm not looking forward to the summer.
Come on, everybody looks forward to summer. Well, maybe
I
not.
know,
Maybe
right?
not when you live in sunny San Diego. They don't beg for, the winter to be over. They don't pray and just, I have a personal thing that is one should never wish for the acceleration of time, no matter how
Yeah.
much discomfort you're in, because time is the coin of your life, and you should
Try to
never
tell
spend it frivolously.
kids
Tell a
that.
child that. No.
I know.
Yeah, no, no, no.
They don't want to hear it.
But
It's like, you should
it,
savor
it,
this. You should savor this time we're waiting in the line.
that's right. You should be grateful. When it's just cold, cold, cold. Yeah, you do dream of summer. So summer out west, where you in the desert, you guys get summer all the time. I know you have your chilly days, but we turned the corner here in New York. It's a beautiful time when springtime in New York.
I do enjoy it. Yeah, it's different here. Springtime is different here. It's hot. It's been hot here. It's been kind of oppressively hot lately. So,
Well,
but I live by the ocean, so it's almost always the same here.
you get ocean breeze.
Yeah, but I also get like, from May till July, it's overcast until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You don't realize you can smell the salt until you go away. At
I can
least I
smell it
do. When I go away,
whenever I drive,
I
I can
come
smell it
back.
on the highway. It's like, I'm close to home.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm getting. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. My
I hear something.
my house cleaner is cleaning the floor.
Oh, it sounds like a hybrid car driving by. They got
Oh,
that
that's good. Yes.
Yeah, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I've been moving. It's about an hour. So I can't. I don't know if I could. I might. If you're interested, I might be able to do a little thing tomorrow. I know you're usually doing treatment, but if you want to call up, maybe.
If you want to go early, Fridays are good for me. Wait, what are you doing? Did you say
Well,
call
I'm
up?
doing a
You're
thing.
doing like a. What are you
I'm
doing?
doing a thing with that cult thing early. No, actually, yeah, I have to do it before then. So yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know this afternoon, and I'll let you all know this afternoon. I'll let you know this afternoon. Yeah, if we might do something early, like the same time, 9:30. I don't know. Is that good?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm good till like 2-ish. I'm
Is
good
that
till
good for
like
you
this time
folks?
of day on treatment day. What about you? Is it good for you too? I hope to see you there. Mr. Rogers was so gentle, You didn't care that he was a square because whatever. You knew he was a good guy.
It's
He was
always
telling you
my
the good stuff.
it's always my turn to in my parenting. I'm like, oh, you know what? What would Mr. Rogers do? No matter how
That's a
mad
great one.
if I'm mad at my kid, or if you watch that movie and about the guy that met him and he had kids, Mr. Rogers had kids, and the way he treated his kids, and his kids were like, yeah, he was like that, like at home, the way you saw him on television. I'm like, that must have been fucking amazing to get raised by Mr. Rogers. Are you kidding me?
The gentlest man.
Probably couldn't play a
That's
sport, but
you know what? That's when my son became a teenager, and I look back. That's the one thing I said to myself was, "Gee, maybe I could have been a little gentler."
yeah.
And I was pretty fucking gentle. Now that but my son's an adult now, and I ask him stuff like that, like, was I not gentle enough? And he's like, "No, you were fine. You were fine. It was all me." He's like,
Yeah.
I was
What
the
does he
one who's
know though?
sticking it to you.
What does he know
Hey,
now?
he's just,
He doesn't know anything until he gets a kid.
oh no, of course. No, we're talking about
But yeah,
his
no, I get
childhood.
it. Yeah.
He married into one. He's got a tot now. So
Oh,
there it
right.
is.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. Yeah.
He's got a practice child.
Uh
He's
huh.
got a practice
Practice child. Yes.
child
Yep. I have one.
for when
Yep.
he gets one of his own. They want to have one. He
Yeah.
said he was in the toy store and he pointed to a little spongy, squeezy brain thing they had, and he told her, he said, "You know that's a real brain." And he said he could feel her shrinking away, and he made sure to come clean and say, "All right,
Don't
it's
know
not
you
a
that
real
well
brain."
yet. Yeah.
That's the kind of shit I used to do to him all the time. I told him everything was real, every mythological thing. I'm like, that really happened.
My son,
Every urban myth.
my son's 7. He got pretty mad at us St. Patrick's Day, and he's like, "Hey, I found a receipt in the leprechaun trap."
Oops.
I'm like, "Well, he went to the leprechaun store." He's like, "Oh, because I found this receipt, and I kind of think you guys might be lying."
Oh, called you out. Milo's more like me. He wants it to continue more, so he'd rather keep up the game and not call out the parents because then they'll keep doing it to when you're too old to be doing
Well, I
this.
think that's what my son was doing. He's like, "Hey, we got this fucking game going. Can you at least like throw away the receipt? Come on, like just keep up."
Oh, okay. You
He
guys
wouldn't
are
come out to us.
slipping.
What the fuck,
The
man?
important thing is that you get the gold chocolate coins next year also. That's important.
He's like, "You're not playing along. I'm playing. Like, I'm excited in the morning. I'm looking at there's a receipt in the fucking trap. Like I can't. Like what's going on here?"
I loved
What is it
using
doing?
childhood for free rides. Adults used to try to carry me to bed when I was a kid. And I'm like, I don't need to be fucking carried to bed. You just woke me up by picking me up. But if you're willing to carry me, I will pretend I'm asleep. If you want to give me the free ride.
Give me a free ride. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pretend, but yeah, of course I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm total. You woke me up, fucker. But I will pretend to be asleep. So you'll drag my ass upstairs.
Don't want to wake them, so I'll pick you up. Like, what the fuck?
No,
are
you're
you
the one who made
thinking?
me sleep in the car on the way home from Cape Cod anyway, so whatever, you can carry my ass. We always had to sleep in these weird places. You had to like fall asleep at our friend's house on the couch until they were ready to go.
You're
And
ready to
then
go, right?
then you get transported to the car. You can fall asleep in the station wagon too.
Yeah, you can stay. We'll keep you
Yeah.
asleep. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's all right. I didn't mind all that stuff. All right,
That's,
Jerry.
those are good memories.
Let's
All right,
see-
man. I'll let
let's
you
see
know
if we
about
can get
tomorrow.
Raj on a little later. Okay.
All right, man. Talk to you soon.
All right. Peace, everybody.
Oh, let's go out with the music. Why not? Just me? Yeah. Why don't we go out with a little music?